Hey everyone! I had to restart our encoder software. Hopefully we're good. For some reason, I just restarted it and it's working now. So I swear COVID doesn't like technology either. Welcome everyone to Behind the Screen. This is your semi-spoilerific, wonderful Q&A and unboxing session. Tonight we're going to be unboxing WizKids products, brand new WizKids products that have just been released. And we're really super excited about it. You can check them all out, of course, on your friendly local game store. And right now, we're actually going into lockdown again. And as of Boxing Day for a month in our area. So I'll be doing a lot of curbside pickups and that sort of stuff. A lot of Uber Eats and so on. But anyways, we're making it happen. And we're very, very excited about it too. Hopefully we're stable. If there's any video issues or anything, please let me know in the chat. It's moving slowly here on mine. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but anyways, we're going to move forward with everything. Everything look good on your end, folks? Please let me know if we are good, and I'm sure the Smith Guardians will let me know too. Good here. Okay. All right, so we're going to jump right into the unboxing. Just so you know, actually, we'll do this first. No episode this coming Monday. It is the holiday Monday for Boxing Day, and I'm excited to spend some time with family and stuff and take the week. But then the following week, we will come back with episode 6. Last night was crazy. Ready to answer some awesome questions regarding last night's episode of Tides of Wildemount. And then I also have something that we're starting on Tuesday nights, which is called Revelry Recap. We're just going to talk about some of the things that occurred this week for the Revelry and give you a little bit of a recap. For those of you that don't know, the Revelry is our Discord role-playing server. If you subscribe on our Twitch channel at Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3, you get the opportunity to roleplay in a bunch of areas around Darktoe on the Menagerie Coast, which is part of the continent of Wildemount. And if you subscribe, you get entered into our roleplay server, and then our awesome Smith Guardians will teach you how to create a character, and then you can actually play D&D over our server, including in some sessions, some Zoom sessions, and so on. All the information is in the chat, and the Smith Guardians will answer any questions you have. But Zinnia, Zipf, or Hillary, known by all of those, has sent me some notes here. So this week, there was an obstacle course challenge held on the docks for the locals, won by Calum Navis with Montolio Shooter in second. Congratulations. Several Concord ships were taken down and plundered, with Captain Soren Talonsbane returning with a wanted poster filled with familiar faces. Some of you may have seen it last night on last night's episode. Spoiler warning. A small party ventured into the Undertow, that is the Underdark, and the caverns below Darktoe. We're calling it the Undertow. Too many toes. Successfully ridding the entrance of a group of imps that had taken up residence there and defeated a lone bugbear who had made camp. The bloated cup has been full of revelry, gaming, and performing as usual. A new shipment of goods has been brought in by Captain Scoob. Congratulations, Captain Scoob, and basically Captain Scoob is the one that provides items for you all to buy with the awesome gold that you're collecting by completing your daily tasks in the Discord. Someone had a weird dream. Don't know if you want to mention that yet. That was meant for me. I do want to mention it. And so there's some weird dreams being had on Darktoe. And several people have reported possibly seeing shark-like creatures swimming in the waters. That is the Revelry recap for this week. Lots more to come over the next couple weeks. Things are about to really heat up, folks, on our Discord with the narrative and so on. So stay tuned and jump in for some awesome Revelry fun. All right. Hello to the Smith Guardians. Hello to everyone watching. We've got great viewership tonight. Super excited about it. And let's jump into some unboxing. Hope you guys are excited. All right. Here we go. The awesome PTZ camera, starting off with Warlock tiles. Now, the Warlock tiles from WizKids, as you all know, are awesome. And they're continuing to be completely kind of revamped and rejigged and improved upon by the awesome... I'm just trying to bring up my questions here, and I'm just vamping while I do. Here we go. By the awesome people at WizKids. My good friend, V Muse, has been sending me awesome stuff. That is the Crafting Muse. And this is one of the things that I got in the mail last week. If you have questions tonight, just make sure that you write question in the chat. That is my question in the chat. And the Smith Guardians will add it to my list of questions that I have here on Discord. So if you have questions about the products I'm showing, questions about last night's episode, I will answer those. Here we go. All right. This is the Warlock tiles for the Towns and Village set. Really amazing set. The nice thing is these are full height plaster walls now. So instead of the half height, you can also add now full height for those that want that. We've got walls. We've got dividing walls, full height dividing walls, corners, tiles. Another cool, and these are double-sided, stone and wood. And then, thank you, WizKids. They have created these easy tiles, they're called. They're softer than the other tiles, not as hard on your fingers. This was a huge improvement for me when building these. And then they have these really cool kind of add-ons here, which are little lanterns. I don't know if you guys can see those. Little lanterns and little shields and so on, because they have little holes in the walls where you can place those in, the little decorations. Anyways, really cool set. They have double doors, which open. I always make a Harry Potter joke there, but I'm not going to tonight, although I kind of just did. Single doors. Really, really amazing, awesome, fun stuff. Now, what I am going to show you is how I've put this to work. You are getting a sneak peek tonight of the Finagled Finn, which is a tavern that the party might visit here in Broken Bank, where they are right now. I built this the other night, last night to be exact. Some of the stuff fell over. But this is all made out of WizKids materials and WizKids minis. Gonna zoom in here real fast. And here we go. You can see here I've got a mix of the full height walls and a mix of the short walls. And this is perfect for live streaming, because then it gives the intention and the illusion of a full height tavern with working doors and all of it. But it also gives you the smaller ones so that your players can actually see what's going on a little easier. Really, really neat. So this is from Towns and Villages 1. This is from Towns and Villages 2. This is the Rusty Dragon bar that you're familiar with. We painted that on one of our tutorials. And then all the minis that exist in here. Not all of them actually are WizKids minis. Some of them are Reaper Don't Tell WizKids. Yeah. So you can, very, very cool. Awesome stuff. And I just noticed yesterday that the windows pop out of the wall. So you can just have like an open window area, and then this is the stairs and add-ons kind of section. Very cool. Very happy with what they're doing with the Warlock tiles. Can't wait for more to be released soon. Super pumped. All right. Next, we have, check this out, Icons of the Realm, Orcus. He's the Demon Lord of the Underneath. Very excited about this. These massive kind of epic size minis are amazing. I haven't even opened this guy up yet. In fact, I don't even have a utensil for doing that, so I'm just kind of wrenching on the tape here. Okay. Here we go. Let's open this bad boy up. Again, you got any questions or comments on these things? Write question or comment in capitals before your question or comment, and we will address it. Man, this guy is huge. Obviously, epic level encounter, potentially. Do not throw this at your first level party unless you want it to be a short. Even the back with all the ampersands, so cool. Just to give you an idea of scale here. So this is the Orcus Mini. Very awesome. I'll even give you a close-up here of the Orcus Mini. There we go. How cool is that? The little skulls, the wings in all its glory. All right, so we're going to move this over. Now we are going to zoom out a bit just so I can give you a little bit of context for the party. So let me get one of our party members. This here is Snow, for example. This here is Gaziel, so you can see what. But yeah, you start to get the idea. There's Bacalhau. You start to get the idea, folks, of the scale of Orcus on the table. Very cool. Thank you, WizKids, for that. We will definitely put that into use later. On in kind of the epic levels of our campaign. Very awesome. All right, another thing they sent us, going back just to the Warlock tile here, they've sent us the dragon tiles too, or sorry, the dungeon tiles, part 2, I should say, or volume 2, collection 2, number 2. And I haven't even opened this either. Oh, sorry. Totally ripped the sleeve here, which is okay. Don't need the sleeve anymore. The cool thing about this is, again, number 2 gives you the full height walls. So, trying to open this without a utensil, not fun. I have swords and things in here. I mean, Matt Lillard uses large knives, but he cut himself last time. I don't want to do that. Safety first, folks. Okay, especially Christmas coming. All right, so here we go. This is the Dungeon Tiles 2. It gives you dungeon tiles, obviously. Easy clips, amazing. But then here, they have some more kind of things, and these are torches and banners for the full height walls. And much like the half height walls, they have double doors, they have single doors, and of course, the walls. And so these walls, you can see these dungeon walls have a little kind of insert area, a little hole there that you can put those. So anyways, very cool. Glad to have those full heights in there, and you will see those on stream moving forward. Thank you again, WizKids. Now, the real fun one for me, which I'm excited to kind of check out. We've always been fans of papercraft here at RealmSmith, and WizKids has made a foray into papercraft. Now, these are the 2 sets that we have here. They're both for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, but of course you can use them in any sort of winter setting. These are the 10 Towns papercraft set, and this is the Lodge papercraft set. And you can see here, this one comes with 3 different buildings. Very, very cool. And this one comes with 1, and that's the one I'm going to open up today. I'm going to try and build a little bit of it, if you guys are into that. Don't know how long this is going to take. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Axe and Shield template to just start the process of opening this up. Hopefully won't cut myself with that, because that would be embarrassing. All right. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Lodge. This is the papercraft set. It's got the Frost Maiden right on the cover. Okay, and it all comes out in one plastic wrapped piece here. And pretty easy instructions, it appears. Easy to follow. And we're just gonna jump in here. Again, I'm gonna use my Axe and Shield template to start her off for me. Those templates are not just for measuring spells, distances and ranges. JC Elsie asks a question. while I'm unwrapping this. Okay, let's put these, the D&D Lodge. All right, very cool. Can you tell us what was the original intended flow for yesterday's encounter? Yana kept trying to talk, but the party was a bit trigger happy. Were they supposed to negotiate or was fighting their way out the intention all along? Ha! I've said many times that I don't really have intentions when starting these sorts of encounters. I can't, I don't know if I can build this and talk at the same time. I'm just going to show you. This is sheet 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. Very cool. And basically, I think, yeah, I'm going to try and build this while I'm chatting with you folks. How about that? And maybe what I'll do is I will remove my DM screen so that I can see all of it better. And I'll switch over here so that, here we go. All right, so, and then I can build while we chat. And y'all can see my face. All right, let's start with number 1 here. I'm assuming I need number 1 first. But let's find out. All right, number 1. Number 2. Assembly tips. So I need piece 15 and 24. 1 to 12, 2 to 12. One moment, please. Let's find out where these are. 4 to 12, 8 to 12. Ah, we got numbers on the other side. Okay, I got 15. All right. So yeah, when it comes to the encounter from last night, going into the session, I never have a way that I expect, I say that, a way that I've planned for it to go necessarily. I have my intentions, I have ideas of how it might go, but I never really plan ahead because I don't want to railroad the players too much. So I had a bunch of ideas of how it might go. The first one was that I thought maybe that I wondered if maybe I would have the players kind of, I knew, I kind of guessed that they wouldn't necessarily take the gold and have, again, spoiler warnings, folks. I didn't think that they would take the gold and leave the Oracle with Yana. I imagined that probably wouldn't be the case. I wasn't sure, but I imagined that they wouldn't just decide to kind of abandon, especially Buckley. I wouldn't let that happen. So I thought that wouldn't happen, but if that was part of the plan or that was what they decided to do, I was prepared for it. I also thought that maybe they would allow the teleportation circle to occur and then they try to get through. So I had a plan for that as well. I also wondered, hey, maybe, what would happen if Yana died? What would happen if the party took them out, which was somewhat unlikely, but it could happen. I didn't expect one of the players to potentially die, but I did expect them to have some sort of conversation and come to some sort of agreement. But so I didn't have an eventuality planned. I had options of what I thought might happen, and then obviously it never really turns out that way anyways. So the way that it ended was kind of the way that it was kind of option A for me, and the way that I thought it might go, which was cool. And I'm glad that the party kind of went that way. But what did you guys think of last night's session? And Gaziel having almost perished, y'all. That was intense. Okay, so this is, I'm having a hard time with my ADHD concentrating while I talk, but that's okay. I don't know if I was supposed to bend that. I think I was, but I don't know. All right, so we've got, this is part 24. Goes like that. And that's part 15. And it goes like this. Whoa, first section going in here, folks. This seems super easy to build, as I imagine it would have been. All right, so that's, look at that. First section done. First step. Amazing. The next one looks a bit more intense, and the next one is 10, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I need. They're not there. They're not there. I'm gonna move these minis. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ha! Here we go. Here's 9, 10, 8. I'm missing 7. There it is. This looks like maybe a staircase, I think. Let's find out here. All right, so we have 7, which I think goes down like this. It's like a platform. And then like that. Would kind of make sense. There's a banister and a platform there that I've built. I don't know if you can see that clearly enough. I can switch between the two. Keep those questions and comments coming, folks. All right, and then this is supposed to be... Oh, the tabs have little things too. That's awesome. Oh, I see. I guess it goes like this. Oh, cool. Okay. So this, like that. I'm assuming that's the way it's supposed to go. Very cool. And then they go into here. So 11 goes into there, 12. You guys can see that. I mean, this isn't me teaching you how to do it. You'll have to... When you get your papercraft, we'll have to obviously follow the instructions. You're not going to learn. This is not a how-to. This is just me having fun on stream building some papercraft buildings. Night Road asks, will the party find allies? They seem to be collecting enemies. Revelry, Cult, Clovis, Yana, right? And that's an interesting thing. And frankly, I like it because it really plays into the... It really plays into the general theme of Wildemount in general, right? Matt Mercer has always said, you don't know who your friends are. And, you know, your friends aren't necessarily always your friends in kind of real life. And people have depth and motivations. And who's really the good guys has always been kind of Matt's sort of approach, right? In Wildemount, and in Critical Role, you know, sometimes those lines are very blurry. The Clovis have good, you know, are supposed to be kind of the do-gooders and the law, but they have weird ways of doing things sometimes. Same with the Revelry. The Revelry started off with intentions of helping kind of the downtrodden, but has that really happened? Not necessarily. So that's kind of a cool concept and theme that I wanted to carry through on our streams as well, is this idea that, you know, the good guys aren't always necessarily the good guys in the kind of classic sense. All right, so this goes, this little piece, I think goes here. Nope, I lied. 29, 27. It goes like this. Haha! Goes the other way around. So yeah, for me, I like the idea that the good guys aren't always... It's just not clear. The lines are blurry. And so I think that the players will, or the characters will find, allies, but they've also done a pretty good job of making enemies, too. They made the decision to attack the Clovis Concord. They left survivors, which obviously has now led them down an interesting path and put them on the Clovis Concord's radar, which is obviously going to be challenging. Who knows what's going to happen with the Zalezo that saw them just now. All right, so we got some pretty complex turns and angles there, which is going to be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a big staircase that I'm building. So we're going to find those real quick, which are right here. So we'll see. I mean, from my perspective, I love the idea, like I said, that it's always a little ambiguous, a little unknown who their friends will be, who their allies will be. Yana appeared to be an ally. Is she still? Does she have the Oracle's best interests at heart? We don't know. And it's up to the party to kind of find that out and figure that out as they go. 5, 6, 5, 6. I think I'm going to finish this by... You guys think I can finish this by 9? We are going to find out. All right, 5, 6, found it. All right. And that's 9 p.m. Eastern, because I know you guys are in a different place. All right, Plaid Introvert asks, where did you find all the Smith Guardians? They seem to be from all over the place. Oh, and they are all great. So first of all, they are fantastic. Our Smith Guardians, for those of you that don't know, are our moderators, and they're our quest givers in our Discord, and they're the folks that kind of make everything, all the wheels turn, and make everything happen. They are awesome. I love that all these little tabs and holes, the slots have numbers that coincide with their counterpart. It's really great. It's really great. So that it's really easy to know where everything goes. Pretty brilliant. Anyways, they're amazing. Our Smith Guardians are awesome. Make sure that you thank them for their thankless hard work that they provide on a weekly basis. They're providing an incredible experience for our community, and I can't thank them enough. I was on a call with them last night after our stream, just discussing the narrative moving forward for the Discord and all of that fun stuff. So they do a lot of work. They are volunteers, so treat them nicely. But basically, we found them because they were members of our community. They were members of our community that really enjoyed what we were doing, that believed in the RealmSmith kind of dream and mission and all that stuff. And, as we grow, we'll need more. So, look out for that, because every once in a while we'll put a call out to the community for new Smith Guardians. So keep an ear out for when that might happen next. Stairs! I have stairs. Guys, this is super easy to do. I am throwing little tabs onto my laptop here, which probably isn't the best idea. But all right, so then that part is going to go onto 18 and 19. 18 and 19. So there's a staircase off the back of the lodge, like that. So cool. It's pretty in-depth, folks. This is a great, affordable solution that WizKids has created here. Really, really cool. All right, 14 and 16 is what I need next. I'm sure they're here somewhere. There's 16, big piece. I think 16 is going to be the other wall. They're really easy to punch out too. Not really too much of a I mean, if you're really rough on them, maybe they'll bend, but I mean, but the foam is pretty secure, pretty solid. So that piece is 16, and now I need a 14. There's 14 right there. I haven't ripped or bent anything yet, which is great, and I'm not being super careful. JCLC says, we need a Seditious 6 shirt. Oh, we do. Good call. We now have an official name for our adventuring party. Whether they don that, I guess, is up to the party. Whether they kind of, what's the word? Whether they, like, really embrace that title or not. Call themselves that still remains to be seen. But I think they might. I know that Brandon, when he heard it yesterday, was like, oh, that's a cool name. So, all right, so this goes through here. This is really intense, design-wise. Some brilliant minds really put this together. There we go. I don't know what that does, but we're going to find out. Okay, so then this goes on this side. So then I'm gonna. So that is that side of the lodge. Nope, I'm lying. Now I'm confused. So if that is that. So confused now. Do I have it upside down? Okay, so that's supposed to go there. Oh, cool. Okay, so it just kind of slots under and through. Wow. Very cool. Now it's starting to get a little tight in here to try and... There we go. It all fits together very nicely. There we go. All right. Just trying to be careful here not to mess this up too badly. I will make a Seditious 6 shirt for sure. I think it's a cool name. I think we had asked the community to kind of give us ideas. I know that some awesome ones came out, and I also asked our cast. I was like, hey guys, if you want in on this naming action, because it is your group, and I think it was Adam that suggested Seditious 6. I think. If I'm wrong on that, I'm sure the Smith Guardians and the community will let me know if it was one of you guys instead. And not Adam, but I'm pretty sure it was Adam who plays Bolt. All right, so that fit in really nicely. Okay, so there is like multiple layers to this thing. Super cool. Fits together very nicely. Oh, except that this tab here didn't quite punch through yet. There it goes. Okay, so next, 17. Thought I saw 17 here somewhere. Where are you, 17? There you are. "17 is being seditious right now. Okay. Fun. So this piece goes over this little area here, which looks to be some sort of balcony or something. Okay. Now what I really want to see is when I'm done with this thing, is it possible to take off like all the layers easily so that I can play the interiors? I assume that WizKids has thought of that. The brilliant people at WizKids have considered all of that. But I would like to see how that all works. Look at that. Very cool. We'll get some close-ups of it once I'm done here. And I think I'll be able to finish it. We'll find out. 18 then goes on top there, along with 32. Where are you, 18? 18 is not there. I'm going to take off the pieces that I've used. There's 18. So 18 is the other side of the high gable. I think they're called gables. Okay. And obviously a lot quicker than some of the papercraft that I've used in the past. For sure. Some of the papercraft that you build yourself, obviously you have to print it, then you have to cut it out, then you have to glue it. But this kind of snap together papercraft solution with tabs and such, very cool. Okay, so that's the other side of the gable there. Awesome. And then at 32 is a ladder. Just popping the ladder out, then you can pop out each rung, each of the rung areas. I'm going to jump on Discord here on the laptop. It's going to be easier to keep track than on my phone. All right. Okay, so apparently this ladder goes here? Somewhere in here. I'm just going to hold it to the side for now. Keep it to the side. Questions for Jason. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I have it up in front of me. All right, so that is the ladder. And then we have 20, 22, 21, 19, all of those. So there's some steps with 22 and 23. So 22, 23 is here. Pop out's so nice, and that is so satisfying, I tell you. That little popping sound that occurs. This is a lot of fun. Great way to get terrain really quickly. If you like to craft, you like to build a bit, but you don't want to take all the time that usually is required with that sort of thing, this is super easy and fun to do. Pop out these steps. I am done with that piece. Flying now, folks, flying. Question for everyone. How afraid were you last night when Gaziel almost died? How many people thought it was the end of our dear Gaziel? Let me know. Because I know I was pretty scared. You can put your comments in the chat. And I'll just keep an eye on the comments here, folks. Very scared, Trobe says. I enjoyed it. It is Lovecraftian, S. Good Kai said. I mean, the fact that she rolled a natural 20 to get out of that, folks, unreal. Unreal. Okay, so this is the kind of the front steps, I guess, to get up to. I'm gonna need to let Justin from WizKids know how happy I am with this and how good of a job they did. It's brilliant. So now you have some steps up to the lodge. When I'm talking through this too, if I was focusing completely on this, I probably could get this done even faster. Okay, so big. Don't know which side goes. 55. So again, really awesome that all the tabs and and slots all have numbers on them. So you know exactly where everything goes. Super easy instructions to follow. And it all just snaps together. Stinking cool as that. Looks awesome on the table, too. Really great. Really great on the table. Okay. That is that. Then we have 26 and 25. So 25 here is the little roof for the front entrance, I think. No, it goes under. Haha. Again, the numbers have come in handy. Look at that. So there. And then 20. I'm done with that. 26 is the roof for this in the front here. Look at that. Man, so cool. Let me just look back at what you... it was 50-50, very well played. That was very lucky indeed. I was pretty scared for her. It was great drama. Last night it was, wasn't it? I love watching her face when she reacts. I'd send a messenger pigeon with a raised dead scroll. It was such a tense moment. Amazing RP. I have been in that spot too and rolled in at 20. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Isn't that true, Shad? That looks very nice and sturdy compared to the paper, right? Look at this. Very sturdy. You could toss it around. You did the papercraft, you'd be not loving yourself after. Okay, 25, 26. Do I have more? Or is this it? This is all the... Okay. All right. Did I miss? I think I missed a piece, folks. Yeah, I missed a piece. I totally missed a piece. Totally missed something here. I don't know where. 18, 32. Huh. Okay. We'll figure it out. Hi, Lycan Dragon. How you doing? Doesn't look like I missed a piece. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't really look like it, does it? Okay, so this is done. These are the gables for the little guy. 31 is what I need next. Big... Highly recommend, folks, you picking this up. This is... If you're into quick kind of options for terrain, getting them on the table and making them look good, this is definitely for you. Especially if you're starting into miniatures. Somebody asked the other night, like, if you were to get terrain, where would you start? If you want to, especially if you've never used it before, you want to try it out. Papercraft like this is a great way to start. I could have a whole town village in a matter of hours. Super cool. Okay. So 20, so 30, which is here. Okay, this is done. 30, and this is done. Just going through sheets, folks. Just going through sheets. This is even easier than I thought it would be. Makes a huge difference. Question. Do you know if WizKids will be putting out additional sets for other modules? Great question. I'm assuming so. Obviously, probably depends on the success of this set, these sets. But I imagine they'd be putting out sets for a bunch of stuff, including Strahd and so on. But I do not know. I cannot deny nor confirm. But I imagine they will. I don't know if they've announced anything yet, though. But I am a big fan. Big fan. Again, especially because, you know, when we started our first stream, Sentinels of the Storm, which you can see most of it on YouTube. I have now uploaded officially all of the Order of Dragon's Bane episodes on YouTube. So for those of you that want to catch up and watch old stuff and watch us go through our growing pains, we're still going through growing pains. But for those of you that want to check us out kind of at the beginning, Sentinels of the Storm was the very beginning. That's the Storm King's Thunder campaign. Order of Dragon's Bane is the Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign. But yeah, if you folks want to... Oh, you know what? I think I need to take this off first and then put this on. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out, take a look. It's a lot of fun. The clip from last night in the break, that is from Order of Dragon's Bane. But look at that. So fun. And then 29, I am out of... Oh, I have it. Ha. I think it just goes in between here. I think it's supposed to go in before I close this up. There we go. Put that in here like this. Then close it up. And it holds it all together. Look at that. So smart. All right, so that is... Look at that. Like 45 minutes. Less than 40 minutes. And I've got a nice lodge for my tabletop. How fun is that? And maybe we'll do some over-camera stuff. Oh, you know what I did? I bet that wrong. But let's take a look here. Let's get back to the overcam. And I'll show you guys. Oh, hey! Okay. Cool is that lodge, folks. So awesome. What I did is I forgot. So now, let's see how easy it is to get in here. So if I want to get into the lodge, that roof comes off really easy. That roof comes off really easy. Kind of put them aside. And then you have inside. Now this thing, that's what I did. This one I put on backwards. Look at that. Didn't follow my instructions. That's supposed to go over, and then there's supposed to be a ladder that kind of leads into... That's my bad. I'll have to take that apart and fix that. I was wondering why that was. Anyways, but let's put some menus in here and see what the deal is. So if I put like this dude, you can see, really cool to scale. There's some stairs. Obviously there's a door in the back. Really cool little lodge you've got. The minis fit on the stairs, which is nice. Perfectly. Come out into here. And if this was, again, if this was properly done, it would be better. Obviously, if you want to come in, so let's say this dude's approaching the lodge. Zoom in a little bit here. Got the lodge here. This guy's approaching the lodge. It's easy just to take this off. And he can just enter. And again, their bases fit their minis, of course. Everything will be to scale. And then he can just enter through. If this was properly done, he come into this area, come probably up into the lodge area, which, you know, may have a bar. And you can see that taking kind of the Rusty Dragon bar set fits nicely in there too. Very, very cool. Well done, WizKids. I am impressed with the sturdiness. Like this thing, you're never gonna have a problem with. With how sturdy it is. It's very sturdy. Getting these on and off is pretty easy. Just gotta find the tabs. It's awesome. There we go. Unboxing of the Icewind Dale Lodge Papercraft. Super cool. Super, super cool. And like I said, that is just one of the boxes. That's a separate box. This here has 3 different buildings. You've got the inn, the apothecary, and the residence. And you can buy, 2 of these boxes and have a village pretty much ready to go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. Good stuff. Hopefully that was fun, guys. I don't know. We're trying things from time to time. Viewership's good, so I'm assuming you guys are enjoying that. But let me know how you guys feel. I got a question. Are the roofs reversible for non-snow? Kevin Manx, no, they are not. But this is meant for Icewind Dale, so I'm assuming they'll come out with some kind of standard buildings too, and some non-snow-filled buildings. But it looks really good, eh? Look on the table. Very cool. Tam Good said, that looks very nice and sturdy compared to the paper. Absolutely. 100%. Great. If you guys are interested in this stuff, you can go to WizKids.com and check it out. You can also check them out on Twitter and Instagram and all of that stuff. They have lots of postings regarding their content and their stuff. They send me stuff all the time. If you guys are into this, please let us know. And I'll make sure to do more unboxings in the future. I enjoy them. They're fun. I think it's fun for you guys to kind of look at products and get our thoughts on them. It's hard for me to use this in our stream just because we have all of the Warlock tiles and the Dwarven Forge stuff. So we may, if we do a Frost Maiden or if we have like a winter setting, I might use one of them. Why not? But they're really great. Plaid Introvert says, look the set of 3 buildings up online. Looks like it is about 25 US. 3 buildings for 25 bucks? That's great. I think it's great. All right, guys. I am going to sign off. I'd like to sign off. Love you guys. Keep safe. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas and all of that other stuff that you do and prefer to do during this time. Stay safe. Again, we're going into lockdown on the 26th, but we're still going forward with our streams as usual virtually. Players Table is not going to happen on Thursday. It is Christmas time, but Monday we also won't. But a week from then, we will be back with episode 6. Expect lots of fun stuff to happen over the holidays, folks, in the Discord. Remember to subscribe to this channel, even with your Twitch Prime, to get in on that goodness. Anyways, have a good one, guys. All the best. Love you as usual, and we'll see you on the flip side of the holidays. Take care, and take care of each other. Bye!